Buenos dias from Gracia. This is the Rorschach Spain update from the 3rd of April, 2025. Quick summary of what's going down in Spain. Kicking things off this week, the U.S. government has revoked Spanish energy company Repsol's authorization to import oil from Venezuela. José Manuel Álvarez, Spain's foreign minister, has vowed to protect Repsol's interest and is assessing the decision's implications. Despite its Spanish beginnings, Repsol is now a global power in the energy sector, and its loss of access to Venezuelan crude could have broader economic implications worldwide. Repsol says it's in active discussions with U.S. authorities to find out why this happened and to continue its operations. Next up, on Friday the 28th, around 200 people joined an organized march by the feminist organization Asociación de Mujeres Migrantes de Barcelona and protested demanding the reversal of former Barcelona football player Dani Alves' acquittal after he was previously convicted of sexual assault. Demonstration took place at the center of the Catalan capital, many calling the ruling a reflection of a sexist, patriarchal, and racist system. The court justified its decision by citing lack of reliability in the accuser's testimony and insufficient evidence to convict Alves. However, protesters argue that his acquittal sets a dangerous precedent that reinforces impunity in sexual violence cases. Some sad news this week. A tragic accident happened at the Cerdo mine in Degaña, Asturias, in northern Spain that left at least 5 dead, 4 seriously injured on Monday the 31st. 2 injured workers were first taken to a local health center, but due to the severity of their burns, they were transferred to hospitals in nearby León and Ponferrada in the autonomous community of Castilla y León in the northwest. The accident reportedly occurred due to a collapse in the cave after an explosion. Emergency services, firefighters, and mining rescue brigades were quick to attend the scene. Regional government has requested help and aid from regional leaders and the central government. In Catalonia, controversy broke out over Barcelona's Sagrada Familia. The church is set to reach its highest point in the coming months with the construction of the Tower of Jesus as envisioned by Gaudí himself, stretching over 125 meters or 410 feet into the air over the Catalan capital. The backlash, plans for the facade would involve demolishing buildings and potentially evicting up to 3,000 residents in the surrounding area. Javier Martinez, director of the Basilica's construction board, insists that the world-renowned architect's vision will be completed as planned and believes an agreement with the affected neighbors will eventually be reached. They've been in these discussions for many, many decades. Now some important news about money. Spain's central bank will begin withdrawing old and damaged 50 euro notes from circulation starting in July. The move is aimed to improve security in cash transactions and reduce fraud, particularly during the busy summer tourist season. Worn-out notes that are crumbled, faded, or torn can often be mistaken for counterfeits. People with damaged 50 euro notes being urged to exchange them at any branch of Bank of Spain or partner banks by presenting a valid ID. To know if your money is authentic, look for raised ink, distinct texture, and watermarks visible when held to the light. Find any counterfeits, you should take them to a local police station or give them to the Banco de España head office in Madrid or one of its 15 branches across the country. Over to the Madrid-Barajas airport now, where cleaning staff have announced that they will begin an indefinite strike starting on Tuesday, the 8th of April. According to the workers' union FESMA UGT, staff are striking against poor working conditions, staff shortages, and unfulfilled agreements. The union has also stated that workers are under increased pressure due to new cleaning methods imposed by AENA, the company that manages the airport. Strike will impact cleaning services across all terminals. Despite discussions with Madrid City Council, no solution has been found to prevent the strikes, and workers have apologized in advance for any inconvenience caused to passengers. The Muslim community in Spain celebrated Eid al-Fitr, or the festival of the breaking of the fast, on Sunday, the 30th of March, marking the end of Ramadan. Celebration included family gatherings, traditional food, and gift-giving for children. Many families also visited cemeteries to honor their deceased loved ones. Ramadan, which began on the 1st of March this year, requires Muslims to observe Sawm, or fasting, from dawn until sunset. Spain has a Muslim population of over 2.5 million, making it around 5% of the country's 47 million inhabitants. On Monday the 31st, Vicente Ordaz, head of the Valencian Audiovisual Corporation, ruffled a few feathers when he announced that he wanted to boost audience ratings for Valencia's regional public television channel, Apunt, by adding more Spanish-language content and cutting back on Valencian. Critics say this goes against the channel's mission. Ordaz insists Valencian will stay dominant. Spain's known for a lot of stuff. Simple bureaucracy is not one of them. However, on Monday the 1st, the Spanish government approved a new digital national identity document, or DNI, copying the Estonians, by the way, which will coexist with a physical version, making administrative and legal procedures allegedly a little bit easier for those who have them. It won't help foreigners with a foreign residency card, but it will help anyone with Spanish citizenship after living in Spain continuously for 10 years. Accessible via the MiDNI app, it allows identity verification for in-person services, but isn't valid for border crossing. Rollout starts in April, with online use and electronic signatures expected by 2026. Entertainment, we got the latest buzz from reality TV drama Supervivientes, Spain's version of Survivor, where contestants endure a remote island and compete for prize money. Contestant Makoke was accused of smuggling food by a fellow contestant, saying he heard she had done it. She denied it, but a fiery clash followed, with Makoke calling another contestant, Laura, deceitful. Host Sandra Berneda assured viewers that contestants' belongings are checked, though mistakes can happen. While no one confirmed the allegation, social media is ablaze with opinions. Many people seem to support Makoke and believe her, while others say she has seriously violated the show's rules. Whoa. Spain faces a new storm called Nuria, which brings strong winds and heavy rains. This is the 5th named storm in less than a month. Rain began earlier this week with showers covering parts of Aragon, Catalonia, Valencia, and the Canary Islands. Heaviest rain is expected in central Spain and southern Galicia, and increased snowfall across northern Spanish mountain range of the Pyrenees. Nuria will hit hardest towards the weekend, bringing even more downpour, lower temperatures. Make sure to check the weather reports wherever you are for more details. From one storm to another, the Catholic Herald, one of the world's oldest Catholic newspapers, reported on Wednesday the 2nd that Archbishop Luis Arguello, president of the Spanish Bishops' Conference, opened an annual assembly with a sharp analysis of Spain's shift from Catholicism to secular liberalism. According to Arguello, the church can no longer assume Spaniards are raised Catholic, ending the era when Catholicism was a defining national identity. Arguello pointed to Sunday Eucharist services being taken away in rural areas and shifting priorities in cities as key reasons. His concern aligned with a recent Pew Research Center study, which highlights a global trend of people leaving their childhood religions behind. Want to check the study? Link in the show notes. And finally, now that April Fool's Day has passed, we hope no one fell victim to pranks or embarrassed themselves trying to trick their Spanish-speaking colleagues, because traditionally in many Spanish-speaking countries, including the peninsula, the infamous Day of Mischief actually falls on the 28th of December and is called Holy Innocents' Day, or Dia de los Santos Inocentes, honoring the memory of infants in Bethlehem who were killed by King Herod. A few common pranks you might see around: putting cutout white figures on someone's back. That's it for this week. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you subscribe, which is free. You'll help us grow and bring these updates to you. Tune in on your favorite podcast platform. Hasta la próxima.